deep in the heart of the Egyptian desert, where even the sun seemed to hesitate. A team of 5 international archaeologists stumbled upon a discovery that would change their lives forever. Their mission was to uncover a rumored hidden temple, buried beneath centuries of sandstorms and secrecy. The desert winds had whispered of it for ages, a place not marked on any map, a site not named in any ancient scroll. Only one chilling hieroglyph adorned the cracked stone they uncovered: an eye, dripping blood, surrounded by serpents. Dr. Edward Langdon, the expedition leader, was a renowned Egyptologist with a reputation for unearthing cursed relics and living to tell the tale. But even he hesitated when the first stone slab was lifted, revealing a staircase descending into pitch darkness. No snakes, no insects, no sounds, only the cold, breathless silence of the tomb waiting below. As they descended, the air grew thick, heavy with ancient dust and something more, an invisible pressure. Like being watched by thousands of unseen eyes, the torches flickered as if resisting the path forward. Strange symbols began appearing on the walls, some familiar hieroglyphs, others unrecorded, glowing faintly in red. Inside the main chamber, a massive golden sarcophagus awaited, surrounded by skeletal remains positioned in a circle, their mouths permanently open in terror. Dr. Langdon ignored the warnings and ordered the sarcophagus open. The moment the lid shifted, a deafening call erupted from within, shaking the walls and extinguishing every light. The door slammed shut. The chamber was plunged into darkness. Carla, the team's linguist, screamed. Her shadow detached itself from her feet and began twisting unnaturally along the wall, eventually slithering out of sight. One by one, the explorers' flashlights flickered, then burst. Only Nadia, the youngest member, still held a functioning torch. They regrouped, panicked. One of the team, Marco, collapsed, his eyes rolled back, his body twitching violently. Symbols began carving themselves into his flesh, glowing with crimson fire. The others dragged him away, but his skin was turning to stone. The temple began to shift. Corridors changed, walls breathed. The structure was alive, and it was hunting them. A hallway led them into a room with walls covered in mirrors. Their reflections didn't follow their movements. Instead, the mirrored versions of themselves stared back with hollow eyes and sinister grins. One reflection reached through the glass, grabbing Nadia's arm. They smashed the mirror and fled. As they explored deeper, they discovered horrifying murals, priests being devoured by serpents, a pharaoh sacrificing his own people to a monstrous god, with the head of a jackal and eyes of pure fire. The god had a name no one dared speak. Ahmed the devourer of time. In a hidden chamber, they found ancient tablets describing the purpose of the temple, a prison. It wasn't built to honor a god, but to trap a forgotten force that even the pharaohs feared. They hadn't just found a tomb, they had breached a seal. One night inside felt like years. Time bent. The team aged and unaged within hours. Carla's hair turned white. Dr. Langdon claimed to hear voices telling him secrets of the afterlife. Marco, once turned to stone, shattered into dust, and his remains formed into a scuttling creature made of bone and ash. They found another chamber filled with statues, each one resembling someone from the team. One statue opened its eyes. Screams echoed. They ran blindly, stumbling into a chamber that resembled the stars above, glowing constellations carved into the ceiling, the floor, even their skin. Nadia realized the stars were a map, a way out. But Ahmed was awakening. The walls cracked, revealing a monstrous shape, the god himself, cloaked in shadow and flame. His voice was 1,000 whispers and a single scream. "You broke the seal," he hissed. "Now you belong to the dark." Dr. Langdon faced him. "We didn't come to worship," he said. "We came to survive." Using a bronze mirror and Nadia's map, they directed the last rays of sunlight from up. Screams echoed. They ran blindly, stumbling into a chamber that resembled the stars above, glowing constellations carved into the ceiling, the floor, even their skin. Nadia realized the stars were a map, a way out. But Ahmed was awakening. The walls cracked, revealing a monstrous shape, the god himself, cloaked in shadow and flame. His voice was 1,000 whispers and a single scream. "You broke the seal," he hissed. "Now you belong to the dark." Dr. Langdon faced him. "We didn't come to worship," he said. "We came to survive." Using a bronze mirror and Nadia's map, they directed the last rays of sunlight from up. One message appeared on their laptop, written in ancient script, translated automatically. You escaped the temple, but not the curse. If you enjoyed this chilling tale from the heart of ancient Egypt, don't forget to like, subscribe, and support the channel. New nightmares await.